tolerate negativity and drama. I've been in a circle where that's all that happens day in and day out. And I'm telling you right now, I'm exhausted and I don't want it anymore. I just don't.
You know what? I was willing to drop this conversation earlier, not even start it to begin with. So if, everybody else in here, I understand your perspective and I understand you're angry. You might just have to take it to your own platform.
Yeah, please don't use mine for this, you guys. I don't, if y'all want to, do an awareness or whatever the heck you want to do, by all means, I can't stop you, but please don't bring it to mine. Please. Please don't do that. Because I'm not going to disrespect you guys. I don't do that to you. I don't bring any issues or drama to your platforms, and I wouldn't do that. I just don't want to do that to you guys. Because I know what it feels
No,
like.
this is Hallie's doing. She's making sure to make it. She made sure to go running to somebody about it. This is her way of getting back at me, as she said she would do.
I think it's just her. It sounds like you've done this to a lot of people, to be fair, but I don't care for Hallie either, and she probably does have a part of it. I'm not saying she doesn't at all. But with that said, unfortunately, because she has done this to so many people, Janna, like with her in the box, people are going to keep doing this. We're going to have to just shut it down every time. They're going to have to just go to their own platforms. But that's just because of her own repercussions. When they see her up here, a lot of people have their own feelings that they want to get out. So.
I just don't get the drama. I don't understand it.
They're mad. Like, I'd be so upset. I'm so private. If somebody was recording me that I trusted, that would be the biggest betrayal to me. The biggest betrayal somebody could ever do to me, actually.
Especially when you think it's a friend, right? Like, these girls were friends, and here people are recording their phone call conversations and then sending it out. Like, I could understand how the girls feel betrayed by Kelly. I get it.
I honestly, I can tell that probably nobody's perfect in this. I wouldn't doubt if Kelly also has gotten a shit end of the stick in this situation. It could be a both ways sort of thing, you know? But, and I'm not denying that. I'm not saying that.
And the thing is the particular people that I know who's spreading these or gossiping and all this stuff is things that they can't let go. And I do believe that people can make mistakes or do things they shouldn't do and then move on and learn from it and don't do it anymore. And that's okay with me. But
Not just those people, because they're not in this room right now. Like JoJo and Andy and
JoJo
other
and
people,
Andy have
like
been here. They were here.
they're here right now. So I was saying, like, those people don't have anything to do with Cluckmaster and and Hallie
Well, they
and
did.
stuff.
They did.
Yeah,
See,
Lip
there's a lot
they're
more.
heavily involved with Clockmaster, honey.
Well,
They
like, they
were in
might
a
be
private
friends
group
with them,
chat
but
with
they're
them, honey.
having their own voice in this room. That's what I'm
If they're
saying.
heavily involved
It's
with
all
Cluck,
intertwined.
then it's a waste of my time to even say anything because they have no idea the capabilities of Cluck's big mouth either. And a lot of her big mouth nonsense is lies too.
All right, well, if you guys are friends with Cluckmaster, but you're coming for Kelly, like, you guys are, they're the two of the same. They're literally the
They're
same
not friends
person.
with Clockmaster, honey. They're not friends with Clockmaster.
They don't care for her
No,
either.
we were all in a group together, and Clockmaster was part of this group way back when, until Clockmaster started pulling her fucking shenanigans. Yeah, nobody's friends with Clockmaster now.
Well, no, Luke and Mitch and Unicorn Girl still are.
Well, yeah, they are, but none of the
That's
girls
how
in here.
that's how this all gets tied in together.
Right.
So because they're using everything that they know about me, and kind of grouping it all together.
People seem to have, like, their own personal issues with you, though, outside of them, like that you've either recorded them or threw something at them,
Threw something at them.
Like, I'll explain it, like, you're, like, kind of threatening them a little bit. I didn't want to go to the
Threaten
extremity of
anybody.
that. You're keeping files on them and kind of extorting it a little bit.
Glossy, hold on. Who is she threatened? I want to know.
If she's recording calls and she's sending them out to people, and people are saying that she's keeping those to
Kelly,
try to be like,
have you sent them out?
That was it. Was the one call that what got put on on the
she did.
Google Drive.
Put it on a Google Drive, Janna.
Who's holding it on the Google Drive? Who has
It's
the Google
Hallie's
Drive right
Google
now?
Drive. She said to send everything there.
It to Hallie, and for this Google Drive, she claimed that she deleted it because she wanted to be able to say that she deleted it.
Well, I
But
need
really,
I
she
didn't want
sent
my
it to
phone
Hallie.
there was too much memory being hogged up.
If she ever needed that file again, that's why she put it on that Google Drive instead of just completely deleting it and letting it disappear. That's
I didn't
weird.
think about it until earlier when Billy Joe asked me a question.
Don't go to what's her name then about that.
That's what I'd like to know.
Because then Hallie
Right,
would
you
agree
know,
with you, and you could hear that I was indeed threatened with the 5150.
I'm sorry, Holly Not Berry's name has been thrown around quite a bit on
I
this
know.
app lately, and I don't know if it's because I have been working so much I haven't seen her, but maybe she needs to come in the back and start
She's
answering
not
questions
welcome
to
in
you
my
girls.
box. She's not welcome over here.
She did yesterday, honestly, and she's awful too. Her and Kelly, they pretend to not be friends and then they are friends. It's just a lot. I never actually friends or not. Like literally on Shannon's live the other day, she was like saying that she didn't talk to Hallie for weeks, and then she admitted that the same day she had talked to her that same morning, but it was only a brief conversation.
Okay, you guys, I can care less of who's friends with who and when, where they last talked and how they talked and how long ago, how recent. That's not my problem, nor should it be anybody else's problem. Who talks to who, when, what, where, and how. We need to let that
That's the
go.
only point. I don't
But
care who people
she
talk to.
did say, but if you guys hear her, if you listen, she said that she hadn't talked to her for a week, and then she talked to her that day, and she said, yes, I talked to her in the morning. And she's also told me that she has tried the other day because she's just wanting to like close it, just close that chapter. But again, that's not my. Kelly can tell me whatever she wants, or she doesn't have to tell me anything. It's not my place. And to be honest, it's none of my business. If whatever she chooses to tell me, that's up to her. I don't need to know every move that she makes, and I don't need to know the rest of you guys, every move you guys make either. It's not for me to worry about or concern myself with.
He agrees with that point. Like I agree with that wholeheartedly. It wasn't a matter of like we care who she's talking to. It's because it shows inconsistencies. It shows
Yeah,
that she has the ability to lie.
but do you guys realize? I can't stress this enough. Do you guys realize what you argue about? Do you hear yourselves? Do you?
It's
Because people's
childish
privacy
stuff, Jana. It really is.
I get
have
that,
been at
Megan.
risk, so
Megan, I completely understand. I understand where you guys are coming from, but it doesn't need to be brought here. Like, take it and talk to her privately. Or the people that don't do that, take it private. Why would they do that? You know why they wouldn't do that? You know why these people wouldn't do that? That have come and joined my box? Not you guys. I'm talking people that are, coming after Kelly on this app. You know why they don't take it private? Because they want the drama.
Or the clout.
The clout, the drama, the gossip, the nonsense. That's why people don't take it privately. But guess what? I do. I do.
Because
If
it
I have an
wasn't
issue with
private though.
someone, I'm going to come to that someone off the app or in a DM. But what I'm not going to do is bring all these issues to this app. I won't do that.
Hey Kelly, did
I
it
agree with
happen?
that.
If people are so concerned about what Kelly has done, go to her privately.
Want to let Jana know what's up, you can personally send her the screenshots, but you don't need. I guess it doesn't need to be live. If the issue here is just because you don't like seeing her icon up in a live, there has to be more than just that. If these things can be said privately, if you're trying to warn Jana because you actually care, you can send her a private message. You know, it doesn't show that you actually care. It shows more that you're actually trying to start drama a little bit when you do it on a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I
It
respect
gets
everything
old.
that
It
everybody
really
is
gets
saying.
old.
So I have a question for you ladies then. How do you confront somebody if that person has you blocked or is making sneaky lives that you don't have access to or has blocked your phone number? How do you confront somebody?
Well, see, Megan, I don't do any sneaky lives. I'm right here,
He does. That's
and
the
my DMs
issue.
are open. But Kelly doesn't do sneaky lives. I don't know. No.
It sounds like she's hinting that people have tried to reach out to Kelly and tried to have this conversation, and
Kelly,
she was not
have
a part of it.
people come to you and try to talk to you about these things?
No, actually, I
I
never
was just
have.
asking in general. That had nothing to do with Kelly. I was just asking
Okay.
in general. Like, how does
Okay.
somebody confront somebody if they cut all ties off to that person? If nobody wants it to be brought to the live, right?
Well, not
Fair.
let me reword this. Respectfully, and I'm not being mean to anybody. You guys know this. I'm not being mean when I say this. Don't bring it to mine. I
I
don't
have to
want anything to
respect
do with
Jana's
it.
platform, and you know, even I try to respect Jana's platform, and I am honestly, I've let my feelings get in the mix of it when I was trying this whole time to not be triggered, you know, but I'm done talking about it. I respect everything that everybody is saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong. But if Jana doesn't want it here, you know, it's a tough position to be in because she doesn't want the stress. She doesn't want the drama. And we were honestly having a good conversation before everybody came up here. When it was only 7 people in here, we were talking about like 80s movies and music and stuff. And it does get annoying sometimes that people don't watch unless you're stirring some drama. They don't care to just have it be nice and peaceful, you know?
No, and God
That
forbid,
being
we have a live where we're laughing and talking about everything else but the drama. And look what happens, Glossy. They're sending you messages on the back end. People are wanting to hop in a box and question and blah 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 blah. If you guys have any concerns about someone, hold your own live and
and
do
that
it
being
on
said,
your platform, not mine.
I to any
Guys out, but it does not need to happen in Jana's live.
so and that being said, to anyone who I have hurt, I am truly sorry. And
I hear you admit the things that they're saying you did, other than just sorry, but you
oh,
can
I'm
do
You know
whatever
sorry.
you
what?
Yes,
want.
I
You know what?
recorded a phone
Wait,
conversation.
Kelly, before you say anything else,
Yeah.
you do not have to say what they're telling you to say. You do not have to do what they're telling you to do. You apologize in your own way. You say whatever you want to say. You do not have to worry about, am I saying the right thing? Oh my God, are they going to accept it if I say that, if it that way? No, no.
Say it in your way, how you
I'm
want it.
tired of that. I'm tired of people
Yes,
trying
I
to say
recorded a
that,
conversation
that
because as
you
it
mean it,
started
you
getting
mean
on,
this if
I
you say
realized
it
I
like
was
that.
overly
Stop it.
emotional, and I
Stop it.
wanted to be able to rehear it so that I heard what they were saying to me.
Moonbeam told everyone, Moonbeam can kick rocks too, because Moonbeam, I have seen her betray so many people, it's not even funny. Her word means nothing to me. Nothing.
She's just trying to be relevant in all of this craziness.
Clearly,
She
my
really is.
goodness. Oh my
I want to
goodness.
apologize to Megan. I think maybe at some points I might have like assumed things that you did not put in that way. So anything that I said was like my own words, not like how I interpreted what you were trying to explain does not mean that that's how you were explaining it.
Well, thanks for your apology. I haven't heard anything, but
Green Bean,
Now
Hallie
because
tried to
you were like saying
offer.
stuff, you know.
Wait, just a second, you guys. 1 second, if you may. 1 second. Hallie tried to offer an olive branch, but before that live, Kelly ignored it. And Green Bean, I don't know who you are, but you really need to know the facts behind that, okay? You don't know the facts, and you really should know them before you say that, because Hallie's offer, like olive branches, mean nothing because it's just a manipulation tactic, and to apologize and then do the same exact behavior over and over again. So let's see, Missy, yes, she's being super messy. I seen that also. Okay. I was just telling you, so you guys, I appreciate that, Ash. I do. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Oh, and no, and just to clear it up, like I didn't say anything. I was just saying when you were explaining to me like what they were talking about Kelly and things like that, like I think I was like, "Oh, so they did it like this," and then you were like, "No, it was actually like this." So that's what I was apologizing for.
Well, thanks for apologizing. I didn't take it any type of way.
I think there's so much like it seems like, if correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but it seems like the emotions are so heightened lately. Like it's just like this piranhas coming at everybody. Like,
Yeah, what it is it's revenge.
but
Hallie's bringing
don't
up
let
that
that.
that
Don't let
that
that. Don't let
fucking
them do
recording
that.
that has been done and buried for months. But she's now using it because, as she has said, she was going to get back at me.
Okay, so Kelly, let me ask you this:
Sure,
would you do any of that again?
absolutely not.
Um,
Because I realized that I didn't really give a shit about it then, and I shouldn't have cared as much as I did. I
okay.
learned a lot being away from people.
Okay, so with that being said, there's lots of things, circumstances that occur, that don't occur, however you want to word it. Okay. And if we've done something and we know it's wrong and we learn from it and we don't do it again, that means to leave it alone. That means move on with your lives. That means stop trying to get revenge on someone because they decided to step away from you. Don't jump in boxes after boxes and try to degrade somebody because they are just stepping back and just taking a break and looking at the whole big picture of things. I just feel that it shouldn't keep getting rehashed over and over again, but that's what this app does. It tends to do that so many times. And you know what's crazy is this app loves drama, because I only had like, I don't know, 7 or 8 people, 12 at the most. And as soon as drama comes about, everybody's like, oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? I'm sorry. I just try to be as fair as I possibly can be. You need to remember this. Kelly has admitted everything that she's done. She's not going to say an apology because the exact words that you guys want her to use or say. I'm really tired of that. I'm so tired of people telling people to say, okay, if you're going to admit something, you need to say this, this, and this. No, 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 no. Kelly is her own person and she can word it however she sees fit. If she wants to apologize and say it the way she says it, then whether or not you think it's the right way to say it and you don't accept it, that's your problem. That is your problem, not hers. Stop it. This stuff needs to stop.
So, to anyone I've hurt, I'm truly sorry. I certainly never meant to hurt anybody. That was not my intention.
I did want to answer Megan's question, but she's gone.
Sorry, my phone died.
It's
Answer
okay
it
then. It's
anyway.
okay. But it's enough is enough, you guys. Please. I mean, you heard it. Um, she said that she's never going to do it again. Um, I think that, if I could say anything about this app, there are so many people that thrive off of drama. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Like all the 80 people in here, I'm not for Kelly. Don't get it twisted, but you might want to look in the mirror for a second while you're watching, why you're like so entertained by what you're hearing right now. So you're not really any better, possibly. I'm not trying to call the people in here crazy, because everybody loves a little something entertaining, but, you know, people aren't perfect. Like, just be mad at somebody for causing drama, but then, like, you're sitting here watching the same thing, you know what I mean?
Mm. It's just, and I've said this twice now, if they have an issue or a problem with Kelly or anybody, they're not going to use my platform for it anymore. I'm not going to allow that anymore. I'm not. I never wanted to, and I don't. I just don't. If they have such a big problem, go live themselves and do you. But I'm not going to allow my platform to be used for this anymore. This isn't right at all. I'm gonna change the subject. Have you seen Moana 2? No, I haven't.
Too.
I want to too.
Kid movies. I don't care how
Of
old I get.
course. Are you kidding? Of course. And Kelly, I'm sorry that that they tried to come at you again. I'm gonna do everything in my power to shut it down as soon as it happens.
It's
So
fine. It's kind of to be expected when you deal with certain type of people. Yeah.
Have consequences, but we can let it go. If we don't need to talk about it anymore. If you promise that you're not going to do it to anybody else, then anybody that feels like you're going to like out them for something, hopefully maybe that'll help them sleep at night. They don't got to worry about it. If you're going to be truthful and not do anything to anybody ever again in that way, like record or whatever, then hopefully those people can just leave it be then, and kind of make you have to prove your word that you won't do that, and then they don't have to be worried of you doing that.
and I'm gonna also hit this too. Okay, so I understand if people confide in one another, like about their personal life, right? And that gets brought to the app, okay? That's wrong. But here's what never ceases to amuse me. There are people that have had conversations with others about people on this app, and that's why I'm not saying this is the case, but I've seen this time and time again where they're like so worried that it's going to be brought to this app because people have gossiped so bad about people that they have pretended to be friends with and liked on this app, and then someone that has the proof that that's not the case, and that's why they're nervous, because they're afraid of what you're going to say, that you're going to out them for their vile behavior. So that's why I'm trying to like broaden your the horizons, if you will. Think about it that way. Because when Kelly and I talk, we're not sitting here going, oh yeah, well, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I don't need to worry about that. If people are so worried about what someone's going to bring to this app per conversations, don't do it. Don't talk about everybody
Facts.
and then try to be their friends, right? Don't do that. If you're so worried about it, then shut your mouth and stop talking about people behind their back. How about that?
That.
Yes, puppy.
Crack me up every time, Jana.
Put a comment in here. What did you say? My son said something in here. You said something in my life? What did you say? I don't see you in here.
I'm not in there anymore, but I put a comment in there.
You did?
Oh, I sure did.
Let me look.
What do you write?
Let me see something. I don't see you.
Like the same age. You're
I
hanging
know.
Like,
I know you're not, Bubba. What'd you say, though?
I put a comment in there.
I don't see it.
Well, shit.
I don't see it, boy. Let me see. You guys need to understand this. Like, we're not into this kind of stress and stuff, and it's just crazy. I don't see your comment in here. Where'd you? I don't see it. Was it my live you said it in?
Oh, yeah.
green beans.
No, no. You still have the same name on here, right?
Yeah.
Your name.
The name I was born with.
The name I was born with. I don't see it.
Type it again.
Type it again.
But on mute when somebody
I
else is
know.
on.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there you are. I see you.
Smile too. No, I'm not familiar with it.
I see that you joined. Be nice. Don't say anything mean. Oh, don't you do it, boy. I'll kick your butt. So, Jana and Kelly, have you all seen Smile 2? Heck no! You
I
want me
don't
to pee
even know
my
what Smile
pants?
1 is.
I'll pee my pants. That's too scary. It's too scary.
Echo. Like, I try to mute every time somebody else is talking
Sounds
so it
like
doesn't.
we're in the Grand Canyon.
I know.
It's okay, honey. I don't see it.
My phone off. I have turned the Bluetooth off. I don't think it was like this in the other live that I was in yesterday or whatever after your
No.
live.
But,
I don't know, it's your live.
Bubby, I think you're being filtered. Yeah, I think you're being filtered. That means you're saying something naughty.
I'm not saying anything.
You want to be on time? You want to be oh, say it. Say it. Go ahead, say it. Say it. Grown ass. Go ahead.
You guys might get.
No. Go ahead and say it because some people might need to hear it. Say it.
Y'all are grown ass fucking women.
Right?
Quit being drama.
Right?
On a fucking app.
Right. Thank you. Absolutely.
You tell them. I'm only 24, just like you.
She has a boyfriend. Otherwise, I'd say you guys need to meet because she's so cute. She has a boyfriend.
On a fucking app.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stupid.
Very.
Good.
Going for all this shit.
That's right. That's right. That's how I raise my kids. That is how I raise my kids. They are not about that. They don't like it. They think my son, do you know how many times he walks past and just shakes his head like, what the hell? I just don't, okay, listen, here's something about me. I don't like bullying. And I feel like, okay, so some people don't agree with what Kelly has done. Okay, fine. She has admitted it. She's taken accountability. She says she's never going to do it again. But stop the bullying because that is a word and that is such a thing. You do the same thing, right? I know people just, it's just not. Well, yes, Bev. Yes, sir. What?
Y'all should start a women's construction company. Because the way y'all go at it is like a bunch of coworkers on a job site. Like there's no reason for it, but it's there.
He said we should all start a construction company. Oh my.
Right. I did it, said it, and not doing it again. Absolutely.
What? If you guys heard half the
With you, but
things,
I don't want it to echo.
I know. If you guys heard half the things he said, I swear it'd break. You know what it would do? It'd break up all the tension, and then you'd start busting out laughing.
It's fine. Always lost, never forgotten.
It's like a country kind of twang almost.
Yep. Yes. He's been brought up over here in this here state as he's wearing his camo Crocs.
Oh my goodness. Not the camo Crocs.
Yep.
I have sparkly Crocs. We could match.
This is the OOTD.
The OOTD, he says. I can't with him. I swear to gosh. Oh my goodness.
On my camo Crocs.
Oh, I'm not. I like him actually. Like I said, you guys, he'll break break up the tension because it's just when you've gone through so many things in life, you tend to look at things a lot different.
Hey.
Yes.
Vanderpump Rules.
Huh?
You ever seen two monkeys fucking a football?
Watch your mouth.
It doesn't happen.
Oh my god.
That was good. That was good.
Oh my god. You know what? If your big sister's watching this, she's gonna kick your butt. He goes, "Oh no." He's such a smart ass, I swear.
Platform, and now he's gonna be a comedian.
He should be. I mean, I should have him around more often because you guys would be laughing a lot because it's just, like I said, it's just crazy. You need to remember he saw that gentleman in his, after the fire was done. My son had to see that. And so, you tend to look at things a lot differently. What do you need that for? Huh?
Keeping up all the bullshit.
Oh my god. He's such a but so we find humor, you know what I mean? Like we just push through and move forward.
And a breath mint.
Huh?
This always lost, never forgotten says yes to that and a breath mint.
And I hope you guys, those are in my box and stuff like Megan and Tab, especially with, like, I don't know Tabby, but with Megan, please know that I have the utmost respect for you too. I always have and I always will. You just are a strong woman, and I know that you've endured things and you still pick up the pieces and work your butt off. So please know that. Glossy, Kelly, you guys, I do adore all of you guys. Gemma, everybody in here, you guys, just please know that. I'm not mad. I'm not frustrated or upset with people. Right, Violet? How dare you? What, Bubby? Huh?
Listen,
Don't call me old boy. What?
you're old.
I'm not old.
Anyways,
What?
I'm gonna run up to the gas station.
All right.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Some Twizzlers.
Glossier wants some Twizzlers.
That fucking sucks.
It's funny. He has a side hustle because his best friend's wife is a manager at a movie theater over here, and so when they're short, they'll like my son for come in either Friday or Saturday, and he knows that he'll ask me. He'll say, "You want any red vines?"
Vines.
Yes, I do. Yes, Bob. What?
She can't do shit.
Why?
They don't get along.
Who?
I don't know who.
Oh no, Glossy's fine. You can get her Twizzlers. She's really cute, but she has a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend though. That's her right there.
Oh, sucks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it was funny because
So sweet.
when Glossy when I started talking to you and you were in Shannon's live and stuff, I was thinking, does she have a boyfriend? Because my son would think she's so cute. Yeah. Oh, I'll remind me. I'll send you a picture. Oh no, your boyfriend might get mad. I won't get him mad.
No, my boyfriend's very
Oh,
easygoing. Like
okay.
he's just it's not nothing's that deep, you know.
That's a good
It's
thing.
fine.
Yeah. See, I'd rather laugh. And here's a little secret with me: when people are bickering and stuff and going back and forth and things like that, it gives me the worst anxiety, and I get nervous because I don't need to go into any details with my past of things that I've gone through, but it hurts me to hear anger and hatred and things like that. It just I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. I just don't. But that's just me.
Sweating. Like I'm sweating right now.
Why? Because of all the tension?
everything going on back and forth.
I
And I have
know.
like G too. So like it's almost like when I'm on the phone, I pace back and forth. Like this whole time I was walking back and forth as this conversation was happening. So it's like I literally got a full on workout. This is the first time I've sat down.
I just feel bad because, and I get it. Okay, I understand of what took place in the past. Okay, I get that, but we have to. We just have to learn from it and move on. Now, Kelly, and you know this, if it was still going on, then yeah, I could understand people still being frustrated or upset. I get that. But you clearly just said you've learned from it and you're not going to do it anymore. And that's okay. You know? And you just move on from it. That's all. Frankenbean means gas X. Alrighty then.
Oh.
What the heck? The names in here. That is too funny. 1 second, guys.
It's just, it is what it is.
I know that I have said things tonight, and not that I don't still kind of stand by them, but I don't want anybody to go to bed sad. Um, Me and Janna are friends because we carry a lot of the same qualities, and I forgive pretty easily too. I'm not saying I forgive you. I don't really have anything to forgive because you've never done anything to me personally, but I don't want you going to bed sad, nevertheless. So
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I know how it feels when all these people are coming at you, and that's why I try to avoid that at all lengths, because it's I don't feel that all these people against one person is fair. It's not. I don't believe in that. I don't think it's a good thing at all.
lives behind the screen, when we turn the phone off and we're out in our own real lives.
Yes, but you can choose to live a life, Glossy, and I will not. That's the true nature of the event.
More time, sorry, because my echo, I needed to mute when you talked.
I said yes, Glossy, but you guys will continue to live lives.
In other words, everybody will continue to live their lives, right? It's not like it's
Yes.
not oh, by the way, my son said you are cute, Glossy. He just texted me. Sweet. But no, Kelly, please know that you are loved. I understand that we've all done things that we're not like proud of, okay? All of us. And I understand that. And I also know that forgiveness exists, at least in my world, it sure does. And grace exists. Why? Because that's how I live, and that's what I would expect people to be like with me. So please know that I don't think any less of you. You and I talk all the time, and you're as kind as can be to me. And it's one of those things where we just have to let them be. If they want to be angry still, if they want to do whatever they want to do, let them. Just let them. But I'm not going to have a Bash Kelly live again. I just won't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So, Kelly, you need to get to bed. Get to bed. Go ahead. You don't need my permission, but I understand where you're coming from. And we will be talking tomorrow. Okay?
All right, sounds good. Have a good night.
Okay.
You too, girl. And I don't want you going to bed sad. And you know what? I'm not anybody that you need to care about when it comes to my opinion. So, just like anybody else on here that's got something to say about you. So, people make mistakes and they're not perfect either. And So I don't want you to go to bed sad. That's something that's not sitting right with me. So I just wanted to make sure that was said.
We learn, we grow.
That's right, Kelly. That's right. Okay. Well, I hope you sleep well. You can call me in the morning, text me, whatever you want, but just know that you are more than welcome to always be here. And I will always be your friend. So we're gonna say that
Yes.
because I supported people that did wrong things on here too. But when I am your friend, I will be your friend. And that's how it should be.
I will be here for you too, Janna.
Okay. So just know that I'm here. If you need to talk later, just text me, shoot me a text, and you can call me anytime you want. And okay, so just know that, and I hope you sleep well.
All right, thank you. Have a good
You're
night.
welcome. You too, Kelly. You too.
Good girl. What are your plans tonight, Jana? You going to bed or
Not yet. Not yet.
either?
Thank you, Violet. I try. Um, I don't like. How do I explain this? I don't. When I'm friends with someone or acquaintances, I don't see the drama part of it. I see the person. I don't connect them to this, that, or the other. Now, and that doesn't mean that I'm dumb to it, because I'm not. I know right is right and wrong is wrong. Don't get that twisted. But what I don't believe in is coming after someone day after day after day, and then it becomes month after month after month. They've done it to Shannon. They're doing it to Kelly. They do it to people, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop.
Good point, actually. That's a really good point.
It just needs to stop. There's no need for that. You want to get your point across? Do it one time. She hears you. We hear you. We hear you. Does it need to be repeated time and time again? Absolutely not. Why? Why is that necessary?
It's for, I don't know, I think it's for some reason, like, people are just, like, just because somebody does something bad, and I'm not saying that I agree with any of it,
I
but,
know.
it's like, doesn't mean that now if they want to grow, you're just gonna, like, cut off every opportunity they have to have another friend, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Why people were coming up here tonight is they see that now she has a new friend, and now their next mission was to take you away, essentially. They're trying to convince you, they're trying to whatever.
But what they don't understand is that I'm not her new friend. I have known Kelly for months and months now. Um, I used to be in a group chat with her months ago, and so it's not that I'm her new friend. I'm just her and I, like, she reached out to me, and she didn't have to. She has she checked on me just like you, Glossy, and Violet checked on me. Sweet Cheeks has checked on me. That doesn't go that doesn't just go to the wayside. Like, I hold that dear to my heart, and so Kelly did not have to do that. She didn't have to reach out to me and care about any of it, but she did. And so, and her and I talked, and we talked things out, and I mean, that's all that needs to be said. Like, I just you know what I mean? I don't know. Even though I'm crazy. You know what? Crazy loves crazy, Violet, okay? I mean, I know what it's like to be judged and people to, like, bash and stuff like that. I know what it feels like, and it doesn't feel good, okay? It just doesn't. I think we should focus on the good things in life instead of drama, and more drama. Again, I got to. We all do. I get it, Violet. And you know what's crazy? It's funny because you guys haven't seen it, but I used to have a temper too myself. And I used to like not hold back with words. But through time, I try my best to control that. So unless you come after my kids, then all gloves are off. Then I'll come punch you in the throat. Yeah, I said it. I said it.
Janna.
I said it. That's right. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm calm, cool, and collected unless you come after people I care about and love.
Love it. You can't let people walk on you at all.
I've done that, and I decided to be venture on my own, if you will. Jana, that's what they call it, right? Oh no, see, I work silently. You guys will never hear me crash out on this app. Nope, I work behind the scenes. You come from my kids or people that I love and care about that I know on here, better hide, because
How'd your kids? How'd your mom?
yeah, hide it.
This echo thing. I've tried turning off my phone. I've tried turning off my Bluetooth, like somebody said. I've tried flipping the volume switch on my phone. I don't know why.
Do you guys have any suggestions in the chat? Because I don't know. Let's see. Try switching boxes. Yeah, but she was in my live the last time I was live, and it was doing the same thing. Leave the box and come back. Okay. She's on pause right now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't know why it's echoing like that. Let's see, I was thinking it was just because she had a phone call. Yeah. I've seen people do that before. Let's see.
Update the app, you think?
Clear your. How do you pronounce that word? Cache and history, and then check for an update too.
I'm gonna look at my app store quick, but I'm not gonna drop.
Okay. But yeah, I've learned quite a bit on this app. I'll tell you that.
I do have an update. Okay, I should drop and then I'll come right back. 1 second.
Okay, Glossy. Okay, thanks. I almost dropped my phone just now. Hi, Deb. I didn't see Leo Baby come in. Hi, Leo Baby. Always check for an update. Thank you for the follow, Nelly. Take, did you mean to be in a box? I swear to God. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was too funny. See, I'm afraid of doing that too. Oh my God. I'd be so embarrassed. Oh my goodness. That was too funny. Oh man, life. I was wondering what that said in the chat too, is like all these symbols and numbers and then words, and I'm all, what is this some type of code, Morse code? Oh my goodness. That was too funny.
Okay, let's see now.
Did it work?
Is it
Did it work? I think it did.
is it echoing, you guys?
No.
Oh, yay. Okay.
That's what it was. Okay. Okay.
Said that. That was brilliant. Oh, Violet said that. That was brilliant.
I would see, that's why I asked, because I have no idea.
That was awesome. Okay, because that was stressing me out. I was like, you know, because I knew it was gonna like irritate people. Because I know when I watch others and if they're echoing, I'm like, oh, what the heck? You know, I know it's not their
Right.
fault, but it's annoying, you know?
When the app starts acting all weird, you go and check. Oh, okay. Okay.
That is smart.
It
That's
makes
gonna be
sense.
something. I'll think about that in the future for sure.
Me too. Me too. Okay, guys. Well, I am going to chill
Okay.
and relax the rest of the night.
Yeah, me too. I'm probably gonna take a shower and
There you go.
unwind.
All right, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your night and have a great day tomorrow. And I'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good night.